Hi, my name is Sydney Holmes, and this is my level for a game engine pipeline called Cold Blooded. So, a little backstory on the game. It takes place on the planet Deimos in the year 2058, where NASA scientists have built a small habitat on the planet for research purposes. And for the past 6 months, they've been inhabiting this cold, bitter, icy planet to look for any alternative energy sources to bring back to the dying planet Earth. So once a week, they communicate with NASA to ensure their stability. However, it's been a month since they have made any contact back home. So NASA brings in the Space Force to investigate this odd disappearance. And the Space Force arrives to the planet. However, they crash land and only one Lone Ranger survives to investigate. As the Ranger enters the habitat, they find the remains of the scientists who have been mutilated horribly, and later letters are scattered throughout the habitat that offer some insight on what may have happened. So, my concept statement: the level will take place inside a surface habitat on the planet Deimos. The conditions of the planet are icy, snowy, with a never ending blizzard. The temperatures can get below negative 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The habitat itself is branch like with different corridors and hallways leading to other rooms, and the player will play as the Lone Ranger investigating the disappearance of the scientists. In order to win the game, the player must kill all of the turrets that are placed throughout the habitat and find all 5 letters. To lose, the player will be killed by the turrets. The challenges and objectives the player will face is fighting off turrets and unlocking locked doors in chess. And the main objective of the level, again, is to kill the turrets and collect all 5 letters. Some personal challenges that I faced with this level. Number one was problem solving the code. I wanted to add some elements to the game that weren't included in our online lectures, so I followed some tutorials. With that being said, some aspects of the blueprints were up to me to solve on my own, and it was pretty difficult, but also very rewarding when I could figure it out on my own. Decorating was another challenge that I had because during the midterms, I had barely any furniture in the level. There was no detail to it at all. It was just the hollow shell of the habitat. But once I started to get into the decorating, I couldn't stop myself. And I just added a lot of details here and there to really make the environment come alive. Some future plans that I intend to add to the game is an AI boss. I want to add a final boss to the level so it has some kind of ending. I want to improve the shooting. It can be a bit wonky at times, and I need to tweak it a little bit. And lastly, I want to add some puzzles, some sort of difficulty to finding the letters rather than just finding them on the ground. The player would have to go through some obstacle or some puzzle in order to obtain the letter. Okay, with that being said, we can move on into the level. I'm going to start off by showing my blueprints for the rotating turret and my custom character. So I made my own health system for the turret where the player is able to kill the turret. And here are also some of the firing of the bullets and the rotation. This is my custom character. I'm going to show that you can kill the player. The player's health starts at 100. The player can receive increment damage and also receive health from health pickups. And this is the firing of the weapon blueprint. Now let's move on to gameplay. Upon starting the game, the player will be in this little hallway where sparks are flying. It's very evident that something is wrong. And as you can see, I've made my own custom health bar, which we will see in action soon, and the key card. There's a note here you can pick up and look at the note. And we're just going to kill this turret. Okay, so you're able to kill the turret. I'm going to show you the game over screen and the death animation. So there's the animation. The player can enter the cafeteria freely without a key card. And as you can see, something looks very wrong. There's a dead scientist and blood everywhere. The player can acquire a health boost. And as you can see, there's also UI for the pages collected. Again, as you walk through the hallway, you can tell some things are wrong. There's blood everywhere, sparks flying. In this room, there's another page. This one's bloody. There's another dead scientist. And you can acquire a key card, and that has updated in the UI as well. Now we're going to kill this turret. Or not. So as you can see, if the player dies, the game restarts and they will have to collect the pages all over again and collect the key cards over again. This is further exploring the level. That room can't be accessed. The turrets have different difficulties. The one in the front is easier to kill than the one near the med bay because the med bay has a lot of health power-ups. As the player moves into this hallway, there's a stationary turret. And the player can use their key card to open the research lab. And again, there's something very wrong in here. Another dead scientist and a key card right beside him. That key card can be used to open this locked chest here. And inside is an ultra health power up. So it gives 100 health no matter where your health is at. This is another room that is unlocked. You can find another key card in here. And you can open this chest without a key card. It's unlocked. And you can find the final page in there. And the last door uses a key card as well. And that is my level. Thank you for watching.